and welcome back to my channel. All right, so today's video reading is how is your absence felt by others? So when you're not in their life, when you're not in the room, whatever, which of these messages to what strength is coming out for you. But how is your absence felt by others? Now you're gonna forever like talking over myself. You're gonna have three options to choose from. But before I give you which option is which, thank you to all of you who have been subbed to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're brand new, please hit the sub button as well as the bell notification because I do drop videos weekly. Also, you all help me get to 6,000 subs. We are super close. Super duper close, and I thank you all. So help me get to 6,000 subs. Make sure you hit the sub button as well as the bell notification because I do try videos weekly. I think I just said that. Yep. To those of you all who keep me booked and busy, thank you so much. Thank you for booking the private readings, coaching, same day readings, walking reads, priority readings, the coachings. Thank you for booking me, y'all. If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same day reading, walking read, or priority reading, check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. Also, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at wanderingsparrow tarot. And on my other channel, wanderingsparrow, which I have content recorded and ready to go, but it's a spacing issue now, y'all. But anyway, let's get into it. So without further ado, let's get into your options. Let me take this down. All right, so I have index cards over the options just to make this easier to choose. But I do have cards behind it. All right. So option number 1 is going to be the green index card. Option number 2 is going to be yellow. Option number 3 is going to be blue. Again, option number 1 is going to be the green index card. Option number 2 is going to be yellow. And option number 3 is going to be blue. All right. Take the time out to pause this video, see which of these options you feel resonate with you the absolute most. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Don't take a message that's not yours. And let's get into it with option number 1. So option number 1, your card came out 10 of Pentacles. How is your absence felt? Well, definitely 10 of Pentacles is an energy that talks about family, that talks about bliss. So I feel like when you are not around, or better yet, I feel like the type of energy that people feel from you is a familial one, like a family like energy. You might be someone who makes fast friends. People feel very close to you. People really trust you. For some of you all, this can pose as a bit of a problem because maybe things are a bit draining for you when it comes to friendships because maybe people lean on you a little bit too much. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's find out, universe, for that. And ancestors, think what channel messages. Give me more energy. Let's see. What's the energy surrounding option number 1? How do people view option number 1? Spirit, give me 2 cards. What's the energy surrounding option number 1? How do people view option number 1? Spirit, give me 2 cards. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, interesting. We have the Two of Swords in the upright. There's some energy here where people feel like, where they want more from you in terms of emotional connection. That's what I'm getting with that one. Ace of Cups reversed with the Page of Cups reversed. Now, the Two of Swords, I feel like this is split energy. While some people may feel like they want more of that Ten of Cups energy from you, others feel like they have that and that's what they miss. Or you could have some energies that's coming out. Option number 1, that you're not talking to currently, who are currently missing you. Let's see. Universe, for guidance, and ancestors, channel messages. For those who chose option number 1, how's option number 1's absence felt for other spirit? Give me 2 cards. How's option number 1's absence felt for others? Give me 2 cards. How's option number 1's absence felt for other spirit? Give me 2 cards. How's option number 1's absence felt? Ooh. We have the 8 of Wands reversed, and we have the 8 of Swords in the upright. I feel like definitely people feel stuck. That tells me that you are of some guidance to people. Option number one, people feel stuck and they feel like slowed down, or maybe that things are like, going backwards for them. There's an energy here of feeling lost. That's what I'm getting with that one. Definitely in regards to, because we are dealing with the Ten of Cups, I feel like when it comes to like, people that are very close to you, like family, maybe friends or romantic interests, when you are not present in their life, they feel like they're stagnant. That's what I'm getting with that one. They feel like maybe they're moving backwards in life. That's what I'm getting with that one. Give me more. How is option number one's absence felt when they're not around? How is option number one's? You definitely hold some type of authority, some type of, people look to you definitely as guidance. And because it feels like when your guidance is not present, it's like, what are we doing? How are we doing this? Universe, spirit, guides, ancestors, our channel messages. How is option number one's absence felt? Spirit, give me two cards. How is option number one's absence felt? We have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. How is option number one's absence felt? Option number one's absence felt. Yeah. For some of you all, you do have, because this is split energy, for some of you all, you do have people who feel like they have a better control over things when your energy is not present. That does feel like that's more so coming from a romantic interest. Like they feel like they have more control of their own emotions or their own life when your energy isn't present. We have the Five of Pentacles in the upright, which talks about missing you. Definitely, when you're not around or when you're not present, people definitely miss you. We have the Three of Cups in the upright. That's the energy of celebration, but I'm getting kind of like the energy of overindulgence, because once again, your energy feels like a more disciplined one. So when you're not around, for some people, I feel like they kind of maybe overindulge in things, activities, what have you not. Look, Eight of Cups in the upright. There's an emotional missing here. That's what I'm getting with that one. People, their energy feels incomplete. It's like lacking guidance. Like, what am I doing next? Where am I supposed to be? That's how people feel your absence. Option number one. So, option number one, please tell me how you felt about this reading in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe with that private reading, coaching, Sunday read, walk and read, priority reading. Check the link down below as well as the description box below. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at Wanderingssparrow Tarot and my other YouTube channel, Wanderingsparrow. Let's get into the second option. All right. Option number two. How is your absence felt by others? First, I want to get some energy before I get into the card that we chose, or that you chose rather, that I picked from the pile. Anyway, let's get some energy. What's the current energy surrounding option number two? How are people viewing them? Spirit, give me two cards. What's the current energy surrounding option number two? Spirit, how are people currently viewing them? Give me two cards. What's the current? All right. Current energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, Seven of Wands reversed, and the Justice card. People are feeling pretty fair with you, pretty even, Steven. Like, so far, so good. This is good energy. Nine of Pentacles talks about enjoying the fruits of your labor. So this is pleasant energy that's around you. I don't feel like you have anyone who's being, defensive. Definitely with the Justice card, people are being open, truthful, honest, vulnerable, you know um, emotionally open with you. That's what I'm getting with that one. Balance. Like the energy around you is very balanced. I don't see any opposition here. And I see a very comfortable environment. So there's a lot of loving environment surrounding you. So how has your absence felt? Well, you chose the King of Cups. That was what was behind that yellow index card. The King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very loving energy. Option number two, as you all know. The King of Cups definitely leads with his heart, like myself. Can y'all see my tattoo? It's a heart. I can't switch it. Anyway, I got a heart on my sleeve. The King Cups leads with his heart, or her heart, because definitely that energy can transcend beyond, gender assignments. But the King of Cups leads with their heart. And definitely I feel like people miss that loving energy from you whenever you're absent. is present, whenever you're not around. It's someone who's very present with other people, very sincere, maybe sometimes to a fault. I feel like, maybe you've been hurt more times than not. Option number two, because of how you've allowed yourself to be open to others. I'm not saying that you're like, perfect, but you're pretty darn close. No, not saying that you're not perfect, but just more so that I feel like you do things out of kindness, out of love first. And then, we all have had moments where we slipped up and we've been not the greatest person. But I don't feel like that's in your nature. That's not the first person that you are. You are the person who steps up with your heart, even when it doesn't serve your greater purpose, even when it might hurt. So definitely people miss that emotion out of you. Option number two, I definitely feel someone in particular energy who's coming through who misses your emotional input, the energy that they get from you. So let's see, universe, spirit, guides, ancestors, the channel messages. How's option number two's present felt? Absence, present. How's option number two's absence felt? Your presence is very felt. But how is option number two's absence felt? Spirit, give me two cards. Ooh, you have the Chariot in reverse and you have the Knight of Swords. Definitely, Chariot energy is Cancer energy. That's family. They feel like they're at a loss, a loss of family, a loss of closeness. The Knight of Swords is an energy that's like rushing in, doesn't know what to say, doesn't know what to do, just kind of saying without thinking. So you might have people who make a lot of clumsy mistakes in your absence. This definitely feels like the energy of a child. So for some of you all, you could be a parent watching this. Your children may feel very lost without you. We have the Six of Swords that came out in the reverse. The Swords energy in reverse. People have the inkling to come towards you. You definitely pull people energy in. People are very drawn to you. So when you're not around, I feel like people like want to reach out to you. Even with that Knight of Swords, like they want to rush in and reach out to you. It's like, oh my gosh, like, like what are you doing? Why aren't you here? That's what I'm getting with that one. Much like a parent. So people can see you maybe as a parental figure too. That's what I'm getting with that one. Even people of your own peers, people your own age. Let's get more energy, universe, spirit, guides, ancestors, for child messages. How is option number two's absence felt? Give me two cards, spirit. How is option number two's absence felt? We have the, actually, this is too many cards. I don't know. Give me two cards. How is option number two's absence felt, spirit? That's option number two is, yeah, people feel imbalanced with the Two of Pentacles. You're someone that they trust. You're someone that they go to for guidance. So definitely you're someone who's very important in people's life. Like if you felt option number two, like what is my purpose? I feel like, I'm just kind of floating by, how do people regard me? I don't know. People regard you very highly. Option number two, people definitely see your work. Hierophant, that's trusted advisor. You have Hierophant, the Justice card, and the King of Cups. Like people definitely, there's a lot of love here. Excuse me. There's a lot of love here, and people receive a lot of love from you. So definitely, you're someone that it's hard to let you go. And if people have, they definitely miss you. It's like one of those things where I feel like the energy always returns to you. I told you that Six of Swords is there in the reverse. People have the wanting to come towards you. It's like, yeah, if there's distance between you, there's the wanting to come towards you because it's like, I feel like I'm missing something in my life because option number two isn't present right now. So that's what I got for you, option number two. So you all, please let me know how you feel about below. Give this reading a like, comment, share, subscribe. Book that private reading, coaching, same day read, walking read, or priority reading. Check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. And let's move on to option number three. Let's get into your reading, option number three. Before we get into the card that you chose, let's see the energies that's currently around you. Spirit guides and ancestors of option number three. How people currently viewing option number three? Spirit, give me two cards. Spirit guides and ancestors of option number three. How are people currently viewing option number three? Spirit, give me two cards. We got the Five of Swords energy that's in the reverse. Five of Swords talks about making a plan. Excuse me. Maybe even a little bit conniving energy. So there's one or two things. People can see you as someone who's a little less rigid. For some, maybe a little disorganized. For others, they don't worry about you being deceitful. So that's a good thing. You're not a conniving energy. What's the energy around? Option number three, how are people currently viewing them? Give me two cards. What's the energy around option number three? How are people currently viewing them? Magician in the reverse and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Three of swords at the bottom of the deck. The energy around you may be a bit negative. Option number three, that's what I'm getting with that one. Six of wands, I mean, in the reverse is a low-key energy. I'm kind of like watching you from afar. I'm not making my presence known, but I'm watching you. Or maybe people feel like maybe you're keeping tabs on them and watching them. Then we have the magician card that also came out in the reverse, which talks about manipulative energy, but not in like a a good way, more so like I don't trust you, what's your motive, manipulation, that's what that is. Option, there's some definitely option number three, there's some energies here of mistrust. Now this could be your energy out going out towards others or their energy to you, but let's see how your absence is felt. I definitely feel like somebody came here thinking like I already knew nobody misses me. We don't know that yet. So let's get into this. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Seven of Pentacles does talk about an energy of non-investment. So I don't know how strong your absence is felt by the current people that you're around the most. And I say the current people that you're around the most because this is based on the environment that you are inhabiting, the environment that you're in. And if you're not being missed, or if people are feeling like, oh, okay, whatever, that's just da da da, then this is a clear indication, option number three, that you need to change your environment. Perhaps you're in an environment where people tolerate you but don't appreciate you. And you deserve to be appreciated. We all deserve to be appreciated. And, we all have worth. So let's get into it. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, think that channel messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of option number three. How's option number three's absence felt? Spirit, give me two cards. How's option number three's absence felt? Give me two cards, Spirit. How's option number three's absence felt? Give me two cards, Spirit. How is option number three's absence felt? We have the Lover's card in reverse, which talks about detachment from a partnership. We have the Emperor card in reverse, which talks about discipline, rigidness. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is another low key energy when she's in the reverse. Definitely in your absence, I feel like, because Queen of Wands, she's a social queen. So maybe people are less social, a little bit more disciplined. A little less, because the energy of the lovers is also kind of like in the clouds. So maybe people are a little bit more focused when your energy is not around. Now, I know this is kind of sounding bad, like, oh, so people are more focused, less distracted, more disciplined without me. But like I said, this can be indicative of the type of connections that you have around you. Maybe these are not connections that serve your best interest and vice versa. So if it's a situation where this is mirroring energy, you're more focused, you're more disciplined, you're less in the clouds around these people too, then maybe this is more of an indicator of you having to drop these energies that you're primarily around or just distance temporarily. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, think that channel messages. How is option number three's absence felt? Absence felt. The other spirit, give me two cards. How is option number three's absence felt by others? Yeah, look, I'm not saying you the problem. What I am saying is this is just telling me more is indicative of your environment. 501 life everywhere. People feel less conflicted, less drama when you're not around. World card in the reverse. That is karmic energy though. So people may feel a bit unfulfilled because maybe you provided the excitement, the entertainment for people. That's what I'm getting with that one. World card, people might feel a little bit lost. So you might be currently, kind of resonating with some energy of you not being in somebody's life or people's life. And there's a need for closure here. That's what I'm getting with that one. I was option, but it does kind of feel like a relief, option number three, with your energy not around. Because it's stirring things up. Now, stirring things up isn't always a bad thing, but it's stirring things up in people. Because for some of you all, you could be a completely positive energy, but the people around you aren't ready for that positivity. They aren't ready to change. So you're stirring stuff up in them that they don't want to feel. I don't want to feel, let's say I'm strung out on illicit narcotics and I don't want to be clean. you're stirring up the want for change. I don't want to change, So don't just take this as a negative option number three. So universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, tell me more. Give me two more cards. How is option number three's absence felt by others? Spirit, give me two cards. How is option number three's absence felt by others? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So definitely there is, an emotional connection here. People do miss you, and you are on people's mind when you're not around. You are on people's mind. And guess what? People are looking out to see what you're doing on social media or just some type of third party. So people are curious about your life, but I do feel like people may feel a bit more balanced or a little bit more, in tune with your energy not there. Now, I do want to say this too, because for some of you all, it's due to jealousy. I feel a lot more balanced with you not around because I was jealous of you. Nothing was wrong with you. You did nothing wrong. You're not a terrible person. You're not a bad influence, but I can't handle watching you thrive and me just kind of feel unfulfilled. So this is why I feel balanced without you here because I was jealous. So keep that in mind too. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So more patient. That's what I'm getting with that one. Or some people are calculated. See, I just feel like option number three, this is just indicative of the people in your life. Because for some of you all, it's not that you're reckless. It's just that you have people who aren't rooting for you, who don't like to see you thrive, who aren't trying to see you glow up, and you're passing or surpassing, and it's kind of like a crab in a bucket type of situation. And this is why your absence is kind of like, whew, good grief, because they rather stay in that bubble. Once again, Lover's card in reverse. You left the cloud zone. Notice I don't have my clouds today. We in the garden. You're in the garden. You're thriving. You left the cloud zone, and that's not where they want to leave, and they can't handle seeing you leave them. Where they are. So for some of you all, it's not because you're the bad influence. It's because you're the influence that's forcing me to see myself, and I don't want to see things like that yet. But that's what I got for you, option number three. So you all please let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. Give this reading a like, comment, share, subscribe. With that private reading, coaching, Sunday, walk and read, or priority reading. Check the link comment below as well as the description box below. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at wanderingsparrow Tarot, and on my other YouTube channel, wanderingsparrow Did, and get me to 6,000 subs. We are super close, and I am going to ring the alarm when we get there, y'all. So thank you. I appreciate you all. You all have a beautiful day. Bye.